Okay, YouTube. The time is 1:05 in the morning. I can't sleep. I'm in absolute agony because I have an impacted wisdom tooth on this side of my face, and it hurts. So I'm taking a lot of paracetamol for that. The day is Thursday, the 11th of August, 2011, and I am 3 months on testosterone today, like now, as of like an hour ago. 3 months. 3 months on T. Like, where the did that come from? So yeah, that's how long I've been on T, and it's odd because like it hadn't even crossed my mind because mostly what I'm thinking about is getting to London because I go to London at I have a coach. I have a coach at 6:30 tonight, so I will be in London this time tomorrow. Yay. Okay, so I was just sitting there, like, going through videos of, like, people I used to want to look like when I was a kid and realizing that they were all kind of short, stocky, dark-haired, emo, rock guy things, like Frank Iero and stuff from My Chemical Romance. And then I looked at myself in the mirror and thought, hang on, I'm getting that short, chunky, not so much emo rocker guy look, but he's doing stuff. It's, it's actually, I mean, I haven't been working out, which I'm kind of annoyed with myself about. But I think what's happening is I'm getting used to being a little bit bigger, so I feel like I'm small again. But I know in my mind that I'm not small, like, at all. But yeah, so anyway, I'm 3 months on T, and it's looking great. So I don't know. I just want to go through maybe some of the changes. Okay, so really quick, my voice has dropped significantly, like a lot. Um, I've got a lot more hair on my body. I've got more hair on my face. I got hair on my hands. I got hair on my arms. Like there's a lot more hair coming in on my legs. The other thing is genital growth. My cock has grown, and that makes me so happy, like ridiculously happy, because like now I feel comfortable with that part of my body. Great. Oh yeah, and I've got marginally bigger. So yeah, I feel like I'm filling out. You know, good things are happening. um, it just feels amazing. Like, yeah, I have pain in the side of my face. Yeah, I'm having money problems. But the confidence being on testosterone is giving me to, I guess, speak. Because pre-T, I had this problem where um, I'd be confident with the way I looked, but I wouldn't be confident speaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't pass all the time. You know, I think I only pass like a little tiny bit more than pre-T. But what doesn't happen anymore is, what tends to happen now is people will see me, think I look slightly androgynous because I do tend to have that vibe. I do tend to give off that vibe. I am quite androgynous. I always will be in the way that I act, even if not in my look. But anyway, so I have this androgynous look about me. They assume maybe that I'm a dyke, which is partly true. And then they'll hear me speak to them, and I'll go, "Oh yeah, sorry, or what, or whatever," and they'll go, "Oh, okay," and all of a sudden they'll switch pronouns to male ones. Whereas what used to happen is I would pass as a really young guy, and then I'd speak, and then they would start using female pronouns. So my voice is giving me so much confidence. Yeah, so that's one of the major things that's really got so much better. It's just that I feel like I can hold my own and I can speak and stuff. Um, other stuff, other good stuff. Okay, so I have this belly hair. Um, you probably can't see it because you can never see hair on cam, especially in this light. But it's kind of like I'm getting a happy trail, and it's going from here all the way up to here, and I'm getting chest hair as well, which I didn't expect. Um, but yeah, it's 3 months. It has gone so quick, and it also feels like I've always been this way. Like it feels as though I've always been on TV. And I feel as though, obviously in combination with a couple of things, because um, I've been I've been doing a lot of self-improvement over the past 2 months, which is taking time, but, it's working. So over the past 2 months I've been doing a lot of self-improvement because I'm 60 days clean and sober today, which is really great. Um, so I think being on testosterone and not feeling like I have to live up to some expectation of what a guy is. Not even what a guy is, what a trans guy is. Like now I'm just like, oh fuck it. I'm me. But not having to worry when's this gonna happen, when's that gonna happen, when am I gonna start to when am I gonna start seeing these changes? Like I don't have to worry about that because it's happening, like stuff's just happening on its own now because I'm not worrying about it. So I have a clear head and the freedom to do other things, like other good things that I want to do, and creative things, and work, and stuff that I want to do. And I feel like I'm finally growing. I've always been growing as a person, but now I feel like with not having so many little tiny little niggling things to worry about and having better ways of thinking about life, it's accelerating, I guess, my growth process, like, in that I can do so much more than I ever thought possible. My face really hurt. But yeah, my life is, there's so much going on in my life that I should be screaming and crying and stressing about. I have no money. I'm so fucking poor right now. I have a little bit of money coming in, but it's nowhere near enough to cover my outgoings. And I know this. But I also know that no matter what happens with this thing with the outgoings, I'll survive. Like, I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna starve. I'm not gonna end up sleeping on the street because there'll always be somewhere for me to sleep. So I'm okay. Like, even though a lot could go wrong, it's not enough to make me completely lose it. Yeah, I'm getting a little down about it. I'm getting a little stressed about it. But at the same time, it's like, okay, well, you know what? I'm doing what I can do. I'm working as hard as I can. I'm finding testosterone. I'm hopefully gonna get switched on. It's not like I'm gonna have to buy testosterone. Stuff is just doing its thing, and there's nothing I can do about the situation I'm in other than work as hard as I can, which, in all honesty, is what I'm doing. And there you go. That's it. Whereas I think pre-T and pre-addiction recovery, right now, I would have been a complete mess. So I feel as though what T has given me is the ability to be calmer because I don't have all this underlying dysphoria all the time that's stressing me out. Like, that's the thing that's gone. Like, the sense of pain with my dysphoria isn't really there anymore. I mean, yeah, I'm dysphoric about a lot of things, like I would quite like more facial, but it's coming. I would quite like this side of my hairline to fucking recede as much as this side, because it really bugs me. I don't know why, it's just a tiny little thing that bugs me. You know, I want my voice to drop a little bit more. I want maybe get a little bit stockier, but I know that I'd have to work at that, so that's fine if it doesn't happen. You know, I want a little bit more hair, but I know that these things are coming. I get dysphoric about my chest. I know that that's going. I have appointments lined up to deal with that. So even though things are slow and I don't have much money, I don't have much food, I'm not dying, I'm not starving, and things are happening that are good. And that, I feel as though tea has given me the ability to just chill out about this stuff, in a sense of I don't have the dysphoria to worry about on top of it all. And I don't, if I ended up, I don't know, say my mum and I, we lose the house that we live in and I end up living in a hostel, I feel like with my body as it is now and my voice as it is now, I would feel a lot more confident and safe in that environment, so that passing and dysphoria isn't something that I would have to worry about on top of that. When looking for work, passing and dysphoria isn't something I have to worry about on top of that. So that's the thing, I don't have that added worry. And also, with working hard on my thought processes as well, those two things in tandem have given me so much over the past few months, and things really are just getting better and better all the time. So, yeah, for anyone, like, just to say, for anyone out there that's either struggling with addiction and wants help, go get the help, because it helps. Anyone that wants to transition and is scared of coming out because of their parents, or scared of transitioning because they've heard horror stories, but if you know that this is who you are, then just do it. Like, if you think testosterone will make you happier, then do it, because I guarantee you it will help, as long as you realize that it takes time. So yeah, that's it. I, I just think that everyone should do what feels right for them. If you want to do something in life and you think it'll make you happier, then just do it. Don't worry about what other people are going to say, because they'll come around eventually. Yeah. I'm going to stop whittering on now and being like all, yay, because I feel like a total hippie. So, yeah.